Hi yogis, I'm Kriskaya with Sky Yoga. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today's practice is a head to toe flow. So we are going to be focusing on all parts of the body. You will need 2 blocks if you have them, or 2 books and a yoga strap or a belt. And we will start either in Sukhasana if this feels okay for you, or you can come to sit in Virasana, hero's pose, with a block or 2 in between the ankles. And have your strap handy, have your strap nearby. Hands can come onto the lap, shoulders are relaxed, the eyes can come to close. Take a few deep breaths here, allowing the eyes to close, softening the brow, especially that space right in between the eyebrows, the third eye. Soften the inner corners of the eyes and the cheeks, the jaw, releasing the tongue from the roof of the mouth. And if you'd rather have one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly so you can feel the breath more so against the hands, go ahead and do that. Relax the shoulders. And try to hold no tension anywhere, just enough that you are sitting upright, but no tension anywhere else. Just let it all go. Deepen the breath. Allow the inhale to expand the chest and the ribs and the belly. And allow the exhale to relax the shoulders down further. 2 more big settling breaths. Perhaps inviting in your Ujjayi breath, your victorious breath. And then go ahead and release the hands if they're on the body and put them on your lap. And begin to take some circles here with the head. So slow and steady, using the breath to guide the movement. Begin to circle the head in one direction. And then slowly circling in the opposite direction. And coming back through center, bring the hands up on the inhale, big inhale. As you exhale, drop the right hand out towards the right as you rest the left hand on the head. And just take a little stretch here of the right side of the neck. So you're bringing the head down towards the left shoulder. Not too much tension, just a little bit. And then inhale, reach both arms up. As you exhale, take it to the other side, tipping the head over to the right shoulder as you reach the left arm straight out towards the left. So you really want to try and press that hand away from you to just kind of elongate the left side of the neck. Inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, bring the hands behind you and then drop the head down. Again, just a little bit of weight here with the hands on the head, not too much. Maybe the chin comes down towards the chest. Inhale, come back through center. Keeping the hands where they are as you exhale, look up, lift the chin up. And inhale, come back through center, release the hands. And begin to take some shoulder rolls here, nice and slow. You can take shoulder rolls, both of them together, or just one at a time. Go ahead and switch the direction of the rolls. You can make them small, you can make them big, slow, fast, whatever feels right. And then come back slowly through center. As you inhale, bring the shoulders up towards the ears. And then exhale, just let them drop. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Reach the right arm across the chest as you bring the left arm to that shoulder, and then just again, give it a little tug. We're drawing the shoulder over towards the left, not too much. Again, just listen to your body. You don't want to yank it. So just a nice small little tug over to the other side. And then switch sides. And release the hands down. Grab your strap if you're using a strap. And grab the strap wider than the shoulder. So you want it to be nice and wide. Nice, good. On the inhale, reach the strap up and over the head. And then as you exhale, drop the strap behind you. If you feel any tightness in the shoulders, just bring the hands a little bit further away from each other. Inhale, come back up through center. And then exhale, release down in front. Good. Take that a few times on your own. Use your breath. Try to take it slow. We're just trying to bring some mobility into the shoulder joint. If we're in front of the computer a lot, our neck and shoulders kind of take the brunt of it. One more round. And the next time the strap is in front, you can place that aside. And again, just take a few shoulder rolls here. Make sure you didn't create any tension, maybe some neck rolls. And if you're on the blocks, come off of the blocks and come to sit in Baddha Konasana with the soles of the feet together. Nice tall spine. And as the feet are together, open the feet out a little bit so that the outside edges of the feet are touching. And then just give your feet a little bit of a rub. Yeah, some of us are on our feet a lot. So just kind of massage your toes, massage the balls of your feet, massage the center of your feet, the arches, the tops of the feet, the heels, the ankles. Just show them a little love. I don't know how many of you massage your feet, but you can do this even while you're watching television. Come back through center, bring the soles of the feet together. So now they're touching. Inhale, reach the chest up. And as you exhale, begin to take a few rolls here in your Baddha Konasana. And you can get into it. You can keep the spine nice and tall, or you can curve the spine back and bring it forward, the chest forward, whatever works, whatever feels right in this moment. And slowly switch the direction. Coming back through center, creating a nice tall spine. Inhale, reach the crown of the head up. And as you exhale, extend both of the feet straight in front of you. And grab your strap. Coming into Paschimottanasana, so we're not there yet, but coming into Dandasana, our seated staff pose. The thighs are spinning in, spread the toes. Okay. And then grab your strap and strap the ball of the feet. Slide the hands back on the strap so that the elbows are underneath the shoulders. So we're going to flex the feet forward, keeping the toes peeled back. You'll feel the stretch in the top of the foot, the top of the legs, the shins. And then exhale, peel them back. So press through the heel, right? So we're pressing through the heel, And on the inhale, we're pressing through the ball of the foot. Okay, use the strap as resistance. We're dorsiflexing the foot, kind of like a Barbie doll, right? And then flexing. Do that a few more times. You really want to try and grab that strap so that it's a little bit of tension when you're doing this movement with the feet. So it's not supposed to be like, oh, I'm just going to press them forward. You really want to make the feet work a little bit. And then come back through center. A big inhale, reach the crown of the head up. As you exhale, begin to fold forward. You can still use the strap if you like, or you can grab onto the feet or grab onto the ankles or the shins. Inhale, reach the crown of the head towards the toes. And exhale, release further down. Inhale, grow nice and long. And exhale. One vertebrae at a time. As you inhale, begin to roll yourself back up. And you can place the strap aside for now. And then the right knee. Bring the right knee over towards the left. So you can either keep it on the inside of the left thigh or bring it on the outside of the left thigh. Inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, take a twist to the right. You can stay here with that left leg extended. Or if you lean a little bit over to the left, you can bend that left knee so that the heel is grazing the glute. I prefer this stretch a little bit. It's a little bit deeper, but not everybody, it's not as comfortable as the first one. Inhale, grow nice and long. And exhale, twist. So really try and hug that right knee in. You'll start to feel a little sensation on the outside of that right glutes, your piriformis muscle, the one that's also responsible for some low back pain. So this is a nice twist if you ever feel any discomfort in the low back, or if you feel some tightness there, you can start doing some of these throughout the day. And unwind, big inhale, reach up. And exhale, release. Drop that right knee on top of the left, coming into cow face, Gomukhasana. If this is not accessible, again, you can just keep that bottom leg open. Keep that bottom leg extended, excuse me. Grab your strap and place it on your right shoulder. Inhale, the right arm comes up by the ear. As you exhale, bend the elbow, grab the strap behind you. Left arm goes straight out towards the left, bending the elbow and grabbing the strap behind you. And try to reach the fingers towards each other. They may or may not touch, and you don't even have to make them touch, even if you can. The strap is there for you. Sometimes when we make them touch or we force them to touch, we create a lot more tension and stress in the shoulders. Big breath in, inhale, flex both of the feet. Staying here, or on the exhale, fold forward. Again, you start to feel that sensation on the outside of the right hip, the right glutes. Inhale with a flat back, come back up. And as you exhale, slowly begin to unwind, shake it out, straighten the legs. You can place the strap aside for now. And this time, bend the left knee, bringing that left foot on the outside of the right thigh, or just keeping it where it is. Okay. If you realize that you prefer the other option, you can go ahead and bend that right knee now, or keep the leg straight. Inhale, reach up, big inhale, grow nice and long, the sides of the body, and as you exhale, take a twist to the left, hugging that left knee in. So I feel a lot tighter on the right side of the body than on the left. So actually the sensation on this side is not the same as the other side. And that's okay, each side is different. Big inhale, make sure that the feet are flexed, you're pressing into the left foot and that the right foot is flexed. It's not just like sleeping there. Inhale. And exhale, unwind. Dropping now the left knee on top of the right. And bringing that strap into the left shoulder. Left arm comes up, inhale, palm facing in. As you exhale, bend the elbow and grab the strap. Right arm comes straight out to the right, palm facing towards the back, and then bend the elbow and grab the strap. Big inhale. Staying here as you exhale, fold forward. And actually, if you notice, perhaps maybe you didn't feel anything on that side, but when you fold forward, there's a little bit more sensation. And we're looking for sensation, we're not looking for pain. So if anything hurts, then don't do it. And then slowly come back up through center and release everything. Straighten the legs, shake it out. And come into tabletop. So come onto all fours, pressing the tops of the feet into the mat, spreading the toes, spreading the fingers, pressing even the webbing down into the mat. As you inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, lift the gaze. And exhale, curve the spine and tuck the chin. Inhale. And exhale. Keep going on your own, working through your cat-cow, matching the breath with the movement. And if you wanted to pause at any time in between any of these poses, go right ahead. And then after your next cat back, after your next rounded spine, come back to neutral. So come back to your tabletop. Pulling the navel back towards the spine, keeping the right knee bent. Lift the right foot up towards the ceiling. Okay. We're going to work on strengthening the hamstrings here a little bit. We stretch the hamstrings a lot in yoga, but we also want to try and strengthen. So take a few pumps here with that knee. So you're lifting that right foot up towards the ceiling. Take about 10 or 15. Trying to keep the knee from coming down below the hip. Start to feel a little burn there in the right glutes. No idea how many I've just done, but when you're done, you're done. And then come back to tabletop. Maybe take a little wiggle of the hips. Draw the navel back towards the spine as you inhale, keeping the left knee bent. Lift the left foot up towards the ceiling. And begin your pumps here, making sure not to lower the knee past the hip. And try to put some resistance in it. So imagine that there's some weight on the top of your foot, on the bottom of your left foot. This is also an excellent exercise to strengthen and tone the glutes. So if you wanted to try this at home with some weights for a different kind of experience, go right ahead. And then come back to table. Bring the big toes together, spread the knees, and sink the hips down, coming into child's pose. Extended child's pose with the arms forward. So make this an active child's pose. The arms are lifting, the elbows are lifting up off the mat. The hips are sinking down towards the heels. The forehead is resting on the mat. Keep the eyes open. Big inhale. And as you exhale, begin to glide forward, coming into puppy. But as you do that, bring the knees back into about hip width apart and make sure that the hips are directly above the knees. And from here, you can begin to extend the arms forward as you drop the head down, melt the heart towards the mat. As this is also a slight back bend, make sure that you keep the low belly engaged so that the navel is drawn back towards the spine to add some support to the low back. This pose is also really good to stretch the shoulders. Big inhale. And as you exhale, keeping the forearms on the mat, begin to slide forward, coming into Sphinx. Making sure that the shoulders are now directly the elbows are directly under the shoulders, if they're not already there. Pressing the chest forward, look straight ahead. The thighs and the legs, everything is engaged. The knees are lifting up off the mat, and you're pressing into all 10 toes. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift the right leg up as you lift the left arm straight forward, palm facing in. Inhale. And exhale, come back to Sphinx. Other side, inhale, lift the left leg up as you lift the right arm off the mat, straighten it forward, palm facing in. Big inhale. And exhale, let it go. Come down onto the mat as you bring the hands alongside the body. On an inhale, reach the chest forward and up, coming into low cobra, pin the elbows in. And exhale, release down. Place the hands on the low back, palms facing up. And keeping the feet grounded on the mat, inhale, lift up, low cobra without the hands. Maybe lift a little bit higher. And exhale, release. Clasping the hands behind you, lift everything off the mat, feet, legs, arms, Shalabhasana. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. Bring the hands back alongside the body, pinning the elbows in. Inhale, reach the chest forward and up, straighten the arms, coming into upward facing dog. And in upward facing dog, you're looking straight ahead. You're not sinking into the shoulders, you're pressing the ground away from you so the shoulders descend down and back. Big inhale. As you exhale, drop the knees, drop the thighs, bend the elbows, drop the belly, roll yourself back down. We'll take that rolling upward facing dog a few times. You can also do this in low cobra. Inhale into up dog. And as you exhale, roll yourself back down. So you start by lowering the knees, the thighs, and bending the elbows. Last one. Inhale, low cobra. And exhale, lower the knees, the thighs, the hips, bend the elbows, come down. Bring the hands underneath the forehead, and take a little wiggle of the hips left and right. Bring the hands back against the low ribs. Your choice, you can take a low cobra or an upward facing dog. Inhale into your back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a slow pedal here in your down dog.
Press the thighs back, reach the chest towards the thighs, relax the head, shake it yes, shake it no. Lift the right leg up, inhale. As you exhale, bring the right foot forward, lower the left knee down. If you have blocks, bring in the blocks. Inhale, straighten the right leg, reach the hips back, runner's lunge. Exhale, come forward. Try not to let the knee pass the ankle. Inhale, glide back. And exhale, come forward. One more time, inhale, glide back. And exhale, forward. Your choice to switch to the other side. You can go back to down dog going through a vinyasa, or if you want to have a little fun today, maybe jump switch. And there you are. Nice. Lower the right knee down. Inhale, glide the hips back, straighten the left leg. And exhale, come forward. Inhale, glide back. You can tuck the toes of the right foot too if that helps you balance more. Last one. This time, straighten the right leg and step forward. You're in a forward fold. Open the feet a little bit wider than the shoulders. Grab the elbows, bend the knees, and just hang loose for a few breaths. Taking a little movement here, maybe twisting the torso side to side. Creating some weight in the hands, in the arms. And slowly come back through center as the feet come back to hip width. Plant the left hand underneath the face, bend the left knee, take an inhale. As you exhale, twist open to the right. Big inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Plant the right hand underneath the face, bend the right knee, inhale, lift halfway, and exhale, twist to the left. Big inhale, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Root down to rise. As you inhale, lift the arms, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale to Tadasana. Inhale, arms up. As you exhale, grab that right wrist and take a side bend to the right. Grounding down through the right foot. Even on both feet. Low belly's engaged. Inhale, come back through center. And exhale, grab the left wrist and take a little side bend to the right. Lengthening the left side of the body, continuing to ground down through both feet. Big inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, begin to fold forward, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step the right foot back, lower the left knee down. Inhale, glide the hips back. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, lift the arms. As you exhale, plant the right hand down, take a twist to the left. Left hand comes onto your left hip. Inhale, unwind, lift up. And exhale, step back to plank. Full breath here in plank as you draw the navel back towards the spine, press the floor away, and on the exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling into your back bend, and exhaling, glide back, downward facing dog, 3 breaths. Slow and steady inhale. Slow and steady exhale, continuing your Ujjayi breath. Right leg comes up and back, bend the knee, open the hip. Right foot comes forward as you lower the left knee down. Inhale, straighten the right leg, glide the hips back. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, arms come up. As you exhale, twist to the right, left hand comes to the ground, right hand comes onto the hip. Inhale, unwind, once again, lift up. And as you exhale, plant the hands, step forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. Root down to rise, inhale, lift up. Keep going as you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left foot back, lower the left knee down. Inhale, glide the hips back, runner's lunge. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, unwind. And exhale, step back to plank. Big breath here in plank. As you exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhaling into your back bend. And exhaling back for 3 breaths in downward facing dog. Keep the breath moving, trying to keep the same cadence of breath as when we first started. Even though the heart quickens, the breath quickens, you control it. Left leg up and back, open the hip. Left foot comes forward as the right knee lowers. Inhale, glide back, runner's lunge. And exhale, forward. Inhale, the arms come up. As you exhale, take a twist to the left. Inhale, unwind, arms reach up. Exhale, plant the hands, step forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, root to rise, lift up. Keep going as you exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale to chaturanga. Or you can go back to plank first and then down, lower down, coming into your back bend, gliding back, down dog. 5 breaths here or in child's pose. Spread the toes. If you can see the heels, bring the heels out towards the edges of the mat a little bit. Not so much that you can then see them on the other side. So you want them to be right behind your toes. Big breath in, come high on the balls of the feet, bend the knees. Bottom of the exhale, walk or hop. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release down. Root down to rise, press into the feet, lift up, inhale. And exhale, hands in front of the heart, Tadasana. Check in with the body, check in with the breath. Just make sure you haven't created any unwanted tension. Bring the feet together, separate the heels just a little bit as you spin the thighs towards each other. Reach the arms up on the inhale, palms face each other. And as you exhale, begin to sit back, coming into your chair pose or Utkatasana. Maybe lowering a little bit further down. Maybe even placing the hands in front of the heart, but keep lifting the chest. Keep pressing down into the feet and pull the tailbone down. Stay here working on your chair pose, on your Utkatasana, or maybe come onto the toes, lifting the heels up. Little challenge. Lower them back down. Inhale, come up on the toes, and then lower down. One more time, inhale, lift up. I know you're feeling it in the thighs here. And exhale, release. Big inhale. And exhale, fold forward, let it go. Shake it out. Pedal the knees. Come back through center. Grazing the hands on the mat as you inhale, sit back, lift up, Utkatasana. Hands come in front of the heart. Take another big inhale. As you exhale, step the right foot back, coming into a lunge. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, lunge a little bit deeper. Bend the elbows, coming into goddess arms, reaching the chest up, lifting the gaze. Inhale. As you exhale, bring the hands together and take a twist to the left. Couple of options here. You can place the elbow on the knee and use that as a little traction to help you twist. Or I like to place my hand on a block, the right hand on a block, and open the left arm up towards the ceiling. It creates a little bit more space in the chest for me. Keep gliding the left hip back as it wants to come forward, even out the hips. Big inhale. And exhale here. As you inhale, come back to high lunge. And then exhale, open out warrior two. Check your stance. Sometimes when we move from one plane to another, we lose our footing here. So just check your feet, make sure that you have a heel to arch alignment. Shoulders are relaxed and down, arms are in a straight line, and the sight is over the left fingers. Big inhale. As you exhale, straighten the left leg. Bring the right arm behind you, palm facing out, so bring it right on the small of the back. Inhale, reach forward, 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 forward with the left hand. And then as you exhale, release the left hand down to shin or block or ground. And that right shoulder, the hand is behind you just to give you a sense of pulling or drawing that right shoulder back in space to create more space in the front of the body. Once you have that, lift the right arm up and stack the shoulders. Trikonasana. Beautiful triangles, everybody. Press the feet away from each other. Draw the navel in towards the spine. As you inhale, lift up. And exhale, release the hands. Parallel the feet. And then turn the feet out towards the corners of the mat. Inhale, reach both arms out to a V. Exhale, bend the elbows, bend both of the knees. Coming into goddess. As you press up, really press into the feet. Inhale, lift up. Use a little bit of tension here, a little bit of resistance, not tension. And exhale, come back into goddess. So imagine there's something weighing down on the thighs. As you inhale, lift up, press into the feet. And exhale, goddess pose. Good. Staying here, maybe taking a little sway side to side. And then inhale, lift up. As you exhale, bring the hands behind you, clasp them, and parallel your feet. Inhale, reach the chest up, lift the gaze. And as you exhale, begin to hinge at the waist, coming halfway down first, and then growing nice and long as you reach the crown of the head forward. And on another exhale, release down into your wide-legged forward fold. Try to keep the feet parallel to each other. So the outside edges of the feet are in line with the short edges of your mat. If this is uncomfortable in the neck or the shoulders, you can release the hands down, maybe grab onto your feet, or reach the hands behind you, through the legs, placing the palms down, whatever works. Shake the head, yes, shake it no. And very slowly come up halfway. The hands will be on the ground. And begin to crawl to the back of the mat, so towards the right, so towards your right foot. Okay. And inhale, lift up, coming into a lunge on the other side. So yeah, you're not facing the front of the mat anymore, you're just doing the other side. Big inhale, lift up. As you exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart and twist to the right. Again, gliding that right hip back, left hip forward. Continuing to stay here with the hands in Anjali Mudra, or placing that left hand down as you reach the right arm up. Bringing that right shoulder back. Lifting the gaze, looking at the fingers, or maybe looking straight down, whatever feels okay in the neck. Or maybe creating some motion in the neck, up and down. Big inhale. Exhale here. And then with control, inhale, come back to your high lunge. As you exhale, open warrior two. This time, looking over the right fingertips and setting up your stance here. Make sure you have heel to arch. Draw the navel in, reach the tailbone down. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Bring the left hand behind you on the small of the back. Inhale. And exhale, begin to reach forward, or I guess in this case it's back with that right hand. As you release the hand down to either shin or block. Keeping the left hand behind you in your Trikonasana, just to try and draw that left shoulder back, create some more space in the front of the body. Before we inhale, lift the left arm up. Trikonasana, triangle. Site can be anywhere that's comfortable, or you can just keep moving the neck, turning the head side to side. Engage the low belly. And as you inhale, press up to stand. Parallel the feet. And begin to turn the feet back towards the front of the mat as you step forward. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, sit back, Utkatasana. Low belly's drawing back towards the spine, tailbones reaching down. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, take your flow. We'll meet in downward facing. Big breath in through the nose. Smooth breath out of the nose. Right leg comes up and back. Take a twist. Right foot comes forward in between the hands. Lower the left knee down. Inhale, lift the arms up. This time, draw the navel back towards the spine. Grow long on the sides of the body. Lift up. Inhale. And as you exhale, take it back. Maybe if you want to add a stretch here to the shoulders, clasping the hands behind you and imagining there's some weight in your hands, reaching the shoulder blades back and down as you lift the gaze. Inhale, release the arms back up towards the sky. And as you exhale, plant the hands down, either on either side of the feet, or maybe coming into a modified lizard. So bringing that right foot out towards the right of the mat, and both hands come on the inside. Staying here, or maybe extending or straightening the left leg. We'll keep the hands, the arms straight for this one. We won't be here too long. Another big breath in. Keep reaching the chest forward. If that knee is lifted, bring it back down on the exhale. Inhale again. And as you exhale, bend the left knee. Reach back with the right hand and see if you can grab that foot. Nice deep quad stretch here. So make sure you keep the breath moving. The quads are very big muscles. They need a lot of oxygen. Inhale. And as you exhale, gently lower the foot down. Plant the hands, step back to plank or go straight to down dog. Take your vinyasa. Slow and steady inhale. Slow and steady exhale. Left leg up and back, bend the knee. And left foot comes forward as the right knee lowers. Inhale to lift the arms. And as you exhale, take it back. Anjaneyasana. Your choice what you'd like to do with the hands, either clasp them behind you, keep them lifted, or maybe take goddess arms, whatever it is you need to help your shoulders stretch, strengthen, release. Low belly's engaged. Inhale. As you exhale, come back through center. Another big inhale. And exhale, lower both hands down, either framing the foot like a regular lunge, or come onto the inside of the left foot, crawling that left foot out towards the left. Your choice how you want to take the next 5 breaths or so in this modified lizard, or straightening the right leg. Big breath in. If the knee's lifted, lower the knee, and on the exhale, bend the knee, and go ahead and grab it with the left hand. If you can't reach the foot, don't stress. Just that action of bringing the foot in towards the glutes and reaching the arm back behind you is enough. Inhale. And as you exhale, release down, go straight to down dog, or take your final vinyasa. Slow and steady inhale. Slow and steady exhale. Gently lower down to the knees. Open the knees wide, bring the big toes to touch and sink the hips back. Take a child's pose. Maybe with this child's pose, it's more restorative as you bring the hands behind you, palms facing up, resting right next to the heels. Slide the hands into the shoulders to lift up and come to lay on your backs. Open the feet as wide as the mat so that the outside edges of the feet are lined up with the outside edges of the mat. Bring the arms out to a T. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, drop the knees over to the right. Maybe look over your left shoulder. Inhale through center. And exhale to the left. Keep going on your own. Windshield wipering the legs, the knees. Nice and slow, moving to the rhythm of your breath. And slowly come back through center. Bring the feet back to hip width apart. Bring the hands, the arms alongside the body, palms facing down. The heels are coming in towards the glutes. Press into the feet as you inhale, lift the hips up, coming into bridge. Lift up a little bit higher, higher, higher. So maybe the chin comes and touches the chest. Thighs are spinning in. Maybe clasp the hands underneath. Shoulder blades are coming underneath. Keep breathing. Big inhale. And a smooth exhale lowers everything back down. Scooch the hips over to the left as you bring the knees in towards the chest and drop the knees to the right, opening the arms out to a T. Maybe looking over your left shoulder. Slow and steady inhale. Slow and steady exhale. As you slowly begin to unwind and move the hips over to the right, bring the knees in to the chest on the inhale. And as you exhale, drop them all the way to the left. And come back through center. Straighten out the hips as you bring the knees in towards the chest on the inhale. Straighten the legs, pressing the feet up towards the ceiling as you exhale. Your choice, you can stay here, or if you have plow or shoulder stand in your practice, making sure to support the low back. Begin to lift up. If you're in shoulder stand, slowly begin to drop the feet behind you. Clasping the hands. Making sure to press through the heels. Keeping the low back supported with the hands. Come back through center, bending the knees and lowering all the way down. Take a knees to chest here, swaying side to side, or maybe a happy baby, grabbing the outsides of the feet as you bring the knees in towards the chest and begin to sway side to side. And then once again, bring the knees in towards the chest, give yourself a hug. Big inhale, forehead to knees. As you exhale, release everything down. for Shavasana, our final resting pose. Let everything go, let the bones drop. Shavasana. Deepen the breath. And welcome some small movement back into the body. Inhale, reach both arms up and overhead. Take a full body stretch. Sigh at the mouth as the arms return back alongside the body. Gently bend the knees. Roll over to any side. Bring the hands together in front of the heart. Bow the chin. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be peaceful. May you be filled with joy. Thank you so much for tuning in. Namaste.